Greetings, Afterlifers, and welcome to a full playthrough of Fever Meme. I was given this game not too long ago, and apparently from what I saw, this game is really short. So I'm not gonna stream this game, but rather it's gonna be a let's play for the channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. Apparently, this is kind of like Stanley Parable meets other rage bait games in the past. So this is gonna be interesting. Are you a content creator? The answer is yes. Let's see, okay, you have your...
is the first game I've ever finished and released on Steam. I truly hope you enjoy.
Alright. Not sure that was serious or not, but hey. July 4th, 1946. What? German occupied Wyoming? Wait, what?
Salvador here will guide you through the tutorial.
Hola. Soy secretamente un dictador fascista.
Okay. Play is very good. Holy crap. Bruh, I'm getting 500 frames. Holy
Si
shit.
al verdadero final me encontrarás allí.
Okay. Alright.
Vine a decirte que hay más en este juego de lo que parece. Hay múltiples finales y si no tienes cuidado tu copia del juego se destruirá por completo.
Okay.
All right, the first actual map of the game. Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, right, pal. Okay, so... Alright, let's see here. Nope.
You died a stupid death.
Depending not doing a lot in this game. Love the self-awareness. Because it's mirrored. It's a mirrored thing. Okay. I know what kind of trick this is. Alright. If I go right, it's gonna go left. If I go left, it's gonna go right. I played, surprisingly, I still remember some of the Stanley Parable tricks. Will I play Stanley Parable on stream or as a Let's Play? Well, I have to buy the newer version of the game. Alright, YOLO.
Come now, you really should have seen that coming.
No, that was intentional game. Yeah, I know. Yep. Okay. Okay.
You were impaled by a flying bed of spikes. How quirky.
Hmm. Okay, so the trick is, I'm assuming I have to let it... Yep. And then just go through the hole there. Like I said, still remember some of the tricks that Stanley Parable did. So it's gonna take a lot for me to laugh at this game. Maybe if I haven't played Stanley Parable first, then maybe I would be like, oh yeah. Okay, so it's gonna trigger. Yep, and then I get it. Oh. You know, I'm surprised that wasn't an achievement. Like, something like, you solved the puzzle, but you still died anyway. Oh. Okay.
Careful, you should really watch your step.
Yeah, I remember the demo for the Stanley Parable, and man, like, I was... I remember somebody covering the game on YouTube many, many years back. And I was just like... really impressed with... Like, it was simple, right? You have this condescending narrator who, like, remembers everything you do in the game, like, you know, stay in an office, pick up a coffee cup, whatever, right? Uh, and yet it worked so well, you know? It worked so well.
Whoops, I had the gravity turned off. Okay, it's back on this time.
That's something I need to tell you, oh brother. If we're both for some reason, I'm gonna be vague about this for now. Okay, cool. Okay. Also, if you won't, I have something I need to show you after. I know this seems incredibly random, but even if I wanted to explain why I'm asking this now, you haven't even played the base game yet. Everything will make sense soon. Very soon. Yeah, because... Thank you. And then what? I died to the spike, to the saw blades or spike trap. Oh, resetting. Jesus. Stanley Parable did that, where it was just like, if you really want to experience the game, you have to play it a multitude of times with different ways of... Yeah, let's... Thanks, Discord. Appreciate it. Thanks, Discord. Appreciate it. Damn, someone got off the call. Jeez. Sucks for them. Sucks for them, too.
Lava is indeed hot.
God damn it. Alright. Cool. Yeah! Cool.
Oh, beware of
cuts.
spiders, by the way.
Because Godzilla noises. The most random thing for a spider to have is fucking Godzilla noises. Love it. Okay,
I wonder what
so
red means.
red means stop. Yeah. I will. Oh, you know what it could have done here? It could have like follow you from behind. Okay,
Gee, I
red
wonder
means
what
stop,
green
green
could
means go.
possibly mean. Moron.
Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Ah. Okay. Actually, this section, even though it's just like, dude, why are you letting this section get to you? It's actually a real... so, it's actually a really well thought out section. They intentionally made the path short for these bars. They made the path short, intentionally short, just to fuck with you. It's basically you have to, yeah, you have to get at the, you have to edge, basically, you have to edge really hard. Yeah, see, it's a little too close. It's a little too close. I guess that's, I wonder if I died like an X amount of times, they'll probably disable like the force field, but I highly doubt that. Okay, so... Okay. I died. Come on. Ah, damn it. Alright, come on. Damn, the game is not gonna give me a free one, huh? That's brilliant, though. But kind of also why I like Stanley Parable better. I mean, it's okay to have, like... How can I word this? I guess my biggest issue with Fever Meme is that it's edgy, if that makes any sense. Okay. If you get past this level, you'll see what I mean. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah, come on. Come on, break the game. Come on. Come on, do a Stanley Parable game. Come on. Which is why, again, I love the Stanley Parable better than this title. Because with Stanley Parable, you don't think it's a rage bait game, but it actually kind of is, you know? It kind of is, because you want to really beat the game, but there's no real ending to Stanley Parable. And the game doesn't, like, really tell you that. The game really doesn't tell you that. You know? I'll talk about why it's edgy once we, you know, beat the game. I played way too many. Okay, it's assignment says. Okay, I can actually talk about it here. Because there's no, like, immediate threat, right? So, the reason why, you know what, let's look at the reviews of this game. Overwhelmingly positive. Is an achievement recommended? It's overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, yeah, I say it. I say it earns it. I say it earns it. It's the perfect. It's the perfect it's the perfect successor to to the Stanley Parable, right? Or Stanley Parable like, right? Where you look at this game, you're like, okay, it's a straightforward obstacle course, but then over the course of the game, you realize this game is fucking with you at every possible turn. And they picked a really great narrator to do the voice work. Really brings that condescending voice, like the narrator in Stanley Parable, who also voiced the narrator in the Void Bastards. But yeah, no, the game was. I really want to see if this game has a stats, right? Like a stat thing where it's like how many people actually managed to beat the game, right? I mean, yeah, you could just look at the achievements, but I suspect that that was easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like you may think at the first half I'm hating on the game, and I'm really not. There isn't a whole lot of Stanley Parable like games out there, and for those that there are, they either they don't understand why that game is such a great template, and or overshoot like the whole like rage bait thing, you know. It's I say this game does a really good job at identifying at identifying the at finding that perfect balance of, hey, let's have you still play the game but also suffer through, you know, the bullshittery of, you know, fever meme. What's the planetary obvious? But I will say though, that trap, I will say though, like, for example, and we're probably gonna encounter it over the course, you know, of this adventure, this trap doesn't work. What I would have done is still have the questionnaire, but one of the questions is either there's like a trap floor that pops under you, or a spider leaps out of the wall, right? Doing that doesn't work because I have a good memory of the timing. The I will say though, the Godzilla spiders, yeah, that's probably the only thing I'm like really laughing at. Everything else is just like, yeah, I've seen it before. Mirrored floor, platforming puzzles that fuck with you. You know, mirrored jumping puzzles through portals and doors and all that. Ooh, a wind tunnel puzzle. Ooh. Gotta be careful. Whoop. Whoop! Ah, damn it. Almost there. Almost got it. I know people I know people are gonna watch this video and go, bruh, you're supposed to get upset and rage out and be an idiot. And like, yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck trying to get me to rage at this game. Or even, you know, laugh at it. If I had, like I said, if I hadn't played the Stanley Parable, I would not have known about these type of games. Yeah. Which is why, like, I personally think this game is fun, right? But I think it's only fun to people who haven't played a rage bait game before. You know, and it's disappointing too, because I want to laugh at my own stupidity, but I can't because I played the Stanley Parable before, you know. And then people are gonna say, well, it's not supposed to be like the Stanley Parable. Yeah, I kind of see some of the blueprints of Stanley
For legal
Parable.
reasons, I have to specify that this is Steamboat Willie, not the other guy.
Right. Squid Games. And I played the, what was it, the crab game before. I played the what was it, the crab game, the free to play game called Crab Game. And yeah, did I and know about the Squid Game thing, so, which is funny because I never watched Squid Games, but I know that mini game from Crab Game. Which is interesting that maybe I need to look into it, but like the Fall Guys. I'm surprised there's like nothing. There was nothing for like Fall Guys or whatever. Oop. Oh no! It's a long way down. They could have played out the classic elevator music and had the narrator just drone on about the scientific facts about falling. You know. You see, and that's the thing. Like, I will always talk about Stanley. I will always like not mention Stanley Parable in this video because, again, like, there are just some things I know that, hey, Stanley Parable would have done this and it would have done it 10 times better. Not to knock this game,
Well,
but
it was certainly an elaborate way to die, wasn't it?
Sorry, you know. I really wish I had more of a, oh, ha ha ha, oh man, I died. Man, that sucks. Why am I falling so slowly, falling with style? Also, the yes or no puzzle. You know that the yes or no puzzle. They could have done it. They could have done it here. This would have been a better way to use the yes or no, right? If you're trying to go back, then you know. What's up? What's up? How many leaves did the bamboo plant have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, each. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About maybe. Let's go with 18.
It is heavily implied that you were impaled by spikes.
Thanks. Saw that coming. Also, the invisible floor, but not really, you know, I was like, oh yeah, there's, that can be a little, you know what? I'm not gonna, zero. There's absolutely, ah, no. I'm surprised there was no narration about that. Oh God, really? Interesting. Half like music. There was no yellow line there, so obviously it's a trap.
Ah, yes. The obligatory maze level.
No,
No
God.
game would be complete without them. Or am I thinking of water levels?
Water levels. Not to be that asshole, but maze levels are so overdone in games, or you know, back in the day. I could actually be thinking of water levels. No. But like, I never played too many games with a maze level, you know? Now backtracking. Oh man. Oh, that's a bitch, you know? Okay. So we got to, we have to deactivate the force field. And then also what they could have done with this level too is have a what was it? You know, classic elevator music here as well. What's up? Now, see when you see the spider, the game should have automatically have a timer. Just be like, hey, you got like an X amount of seconds to figure out where the button is or suffer. Hmm. I have no idea where I'm going, bro. But I'm assuming I'm heading the right way. Oh my god. Well, I found the button, but now I need to get out, but I will always prefer water levels over maze levels because I feel like maze levels are just done just to really tick you off, really. Yeah, see, I have no idea where I'm going now. I think it was this way, I believe. But again, I could be unsure, so...
Ah, yes.
Honestly, that's
The
kind of
obligatory
disappointing.
maze.
I mean, I don't know what the game's like trying to, like...
Hello
If the
there.
game's trying to
You
rage
told
bait me,
you were a content creator
then
earlier.
it's
So
kind
as
of
thanks
doing,
for playing,
it's,
please take
it's,
this opportunity
kind
to stop for an ad
of,
break. And if
doing
you
a very
feel
poor
bad
job at
about
it.
shoving ads down people's throats, don't. I promise the alternative, if you don't, is much worse. Ad break starting now.
Cool. Sweet.
Twitch.tv/aimbot. Twitch.tv/aimbot.
But I will say though, like, for its failure attempt at trying to get me to rage, Aimbot really did a very good job with this game, not gonna lie.
Uncountable number of universes. It is one of a number of multiverse hypotheses in physics and philosophy. Many worlds views time as a
They really do. Yeah, Aimbot really does a very good job at...
In modern versions of many worlds, the subjective appearance
Oh,
of
they don't
wave
even put the
function
pause button.
collapse
That's brilliant.
is explained by the mechanism of quantum
What
decoherence.
was it?
Decoherence approaches to interpreting quantum theory,
You know, but again,
have been
I
widely
think
and developed since the 1970s.
there should have been a option. There should have been an
All right.
option where
Ad break over. Welcome back and enjoy the rest of the game.
just for shits and gigs, like as soon there should have been an option for shits and gigs to like ask players, have you ever played a game like this before? Stanley Parable, an example, blah blah blah. And then if you say yes, then the game ramps up the rage bait, right? Ramps up the rage baiting and stuff like that. But if you haven't, then the game plays normally, you know? That's my only criticism, because right now, like, I'm not, you know, I don't know what I'm supposed to be rage baiting about. I don't know what I'm supposed to be... I don't know what I'm supposed to be, rage baiting about, to be honest. Oh. left. So all these walls are invisible. Damn, speedrunning this game is insane. Let me tell you. Holy crap.
Hey, so here's a pro tip. If you turn your mouse upside down, then it's like you don't even have inverted controls. I'm not even trolling when I say this, but yeah, an early beta tester from about a year and a half ago figured this out and beat the map that way. Go try it out.
That's actually a real... Yeah, no, thank you. I just ran into the saw blade, if anything. That wasn't me with the mouse. Like, I just gotta be very careful with the mouse movement. The Godzilla noises work, is the only thing that's really working right now. And what they could have done too, what the dev could have done, what aimbot could have done, is that if you stand around for too long, the spider gets you because you're standing around for too long. Okay. Just a food for thought. Oh no, the Oh no, not the frame rate. Oh no. Oh
Are
no.
you good? You seem to be lagging a bit.
Thanks. See, that works. See, that works. See, I chuckle. I laugh at stupid stuff like that. But what I don't laugh at is like the rest of the game that we went through it's the obviousness, right? So jump now. Oh. Is the obviousness. Okay, so they actually made the jump. Ah, damn it. I was a little too early on that.
Okay, I'm honestly getting a headache watching this. Next.
Thanks. Not the elevator sequence. Anything but the elevator sequence. Yeah, see, there you go. Put the classic elevator music in the maze, or have the spider hunt you down in the maze if you activate it by accident, you know? Stuff like that. Customer support, love that. Damn. Oh, shit.
Isn't that just like customer support?
That actually got
The
me.
part about being a brick wall, I mean, not the giant spider that kills you.
So you do have to pick, like, the color. Okay, see? There you go. That's a Stanley Parable moment.
Do we already need to revisit the tutorial map?
No. Oh. I always do that where I jump and then for some reason I decide to jump again, but not giving myself time to like think about my next jump. There you go. All right. Now we gotta pick the spider. Spider. Now we gotta pick the button. Mm,
Seizure warning, by the way. Truly beautiful. Well, on the bright side, at least we get to spend longer in this beautifully constructed room.
oh, the character actually, okay. Brilliant.
It is heavily implied that you were eviscerated by a saw blade. Ow. Okay, I'm honestly getting a headache watching. Okay, I'm honestly getting a headache watching
Oh
this.
no.
Next.
I overdid the script. Oh no. Not fake wall.
In this game, a dangerous cube chases you. Each time you successfully
Cool.
jump to the next platform, your score goes up. How high of a score
Oh.
can you get?
Nice try.
Oh, you broke out already? I honestly thought that would have taken you longer to figure out. I didn't even finish building this section of the map yet. Just a moment.
See, this music would have been great for the maze, and then the music ramps up, it gets more sinister, and then as soon as the music ends, the
Alright,
spider gets
there
you.
we go.
Done. See?
Oh, silly me. I forgot the exit.
What they could have done here too is
Hey,
have
we need to have a talk.
spider
Not
leap out by
getting through this
accident. Be
game
like, oh wait, hold on,
one
we gotta
too
patch
fast.
that.
It's hard to believe you're taking anything in at the pace you're going at. So with that in mind, here is a door that will
Oh
only open
no.
4 hours from now. You'll thank me later.
Oh god, it's a Windows puzzle. It's an actual like timer. Let's see, adjust date and time. So what we gotta do is we gotta set time automatically. Change, we gotta set it. So 12 a.m. is the time. No? Oh, wait, no. Not that. I think because Stanley Parable did this. Okay. Oh. Oh, I didn't even save the. And then do this, do that, do that. Oh,
Thank you for your patience. In return, I've got an exciting new feature awaiting you on the next map.
okay. So let's go behind this door here. Change that back, please. That was nice
Now,
enough to.
without further ado, the next addition to the game. Are you ready? I mean, I couldn't have made it more obvious what was going to happen there. You can really only blame yourself.
Not really.
Maybe this time we'll try crouching. You know, that thing that I deliberately added into the game just now.
And then there's gonna be a jumping spider now. Oh, really? Huh.
Next up, a double jump power-up. Now we're talking.
Ah, shit. I did too
Well, I'm
early.
guessing we might be here a
I
while.
did it too
So I'm gonna
early.
go grab
Oh well.
breakfast.
Try it again. Ah, damn it, did it too early again. Okay, so the trick is we're supposed to grab it, but not really do anything with it yet. Oh my god. Now see, that is how you do proper rage baiting. Because the length of the wall between the wall, the trap, and the double jump gem, it's done in such a way where you have to basically kinda get as low as you can. Oh my god. There you go. They could have put a spider right here too, just saying.
Okay, I'll admit, so far, these new additions have been a bit dry.
Damn. Water joke. Love it.
Okay, what about vehicles? This won't do at all. What you need is a nice open area to drive around in.
Oh God.
Ah, that's much better. Ah, isn't this wonderful? Just you, me, and this giant box for you to drive around in. One might even call it a sandbox game.
Wow. Nice. 10 out of 10.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
You're already done?
Yeah.
But you haven't even been playing 5 minutes. You know, some games are literally just this, driving mindlessly for hours and nothing else. But you're telling me you're already done? I just don't get it. What do you want from me? Okay, I have thought long and hard on this, and I see it all so clearly now. The game has a severe lack of player agency, and to address this, I think I've come up with something we can both appreciate. This next game mechanic needs no introduction. Enjoy. Yes, yes, oh God, yes! This is what the game has been missing.
Okay.
The only way this could be any better is if we had a moving target, and I know exactly where to find one. Do you remember that pesky spider that's been tormenting you through the entire game? Well, I've made him completely harmless and trapped him in the next room. Now is your chance for revenge. And there it is. Now the spider is at your mercy. Nothing? I probably could have done more with this whole shooting mechanic. Oh well. What you and this game both need now are thrills, not frills. So let's raise the stakes, shall we? Clearly, death has become meaningless in this game now. So from here on out, if something only kills you, consider yourself lucky. In this map, you have to climb all the way to the top to proceed. And if you fall, you start all over again. And before you ask, there are no checkpoints. Good luck.
The game should have done like a little thing that says, "Oh my, what? Wait a minute. No, you pause right there. You cheated." Ah, damn it.
That was almost close.
Sure it was. Alright, let's try this again. I miscalculated a jump. Which is fine. Well, not really miscalculated a jump. I just took too long on a jump, and then I second guessed. Yeah, see, that's what I did. I ended up wall jumping when I am not supposed to. So it's 3,000 feet then. Because if he says I was close, then that means it's the magic number we're looking for is 3,000 feet.
All right, come on. You got this.
I went back down. I don't know why.
Hard.
I don't know why. My
I've
brain
already put
is
you
braining
through
right
way
now.
worse than this. Really? Come on.
Huh. That's interesting.
Can we move this along, please?
I also am recording this right after I got up from a nap, so it doesn't help that my brain is like, huh? But surprisingly, I'm very coherent at this. Probably because I just played so many platformer games in the past. Even if it's like for like the first impression coverage I do.
Do you remember when I told you I believed you could do this? I lied. Just like she did to me.
Damn. Hmm. I wonder. That's probably because I just didn't angle it correctly. I wonder if, like, they're intentionally making it closer just so I can, like, intentionally fail. Because they're... Yeah. I wonder if... Because, like, rage baiting I get, but... Yeah, I just didn't angle it correctly. I'm surprised they even, like, consider that, to be honest. Yeah, something's wrong with that.
All right,
Something's
bored now.
wrong with that.
If you're really this awful at platforming,
Yeah,
I can
shut the
just
fuck up.
teleport you to the top if you want.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, they're intentionally, that the game is intentionally spacing it out, but, yeah, whatever. 3,009 feet? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I wonder if the game like, maybe the game recognized, like, the fact that I got so high, and the game's like, fuck, we gotta make sure this content creator rages at their predicament here. Because that's the space in between the platforms.
I was really onto something in the previous map, so let's push the boundaries even further. Hey, hold on a minute. What? Really? Are you in that much of a hurry to finish the game now?
Yes.
All right. You want a finale? I'll give you a finale you'll never forget.
Cool. Again, I want to recommend this game, but because I played the Stanley Parable, I already know what's coming, basically, where, you know, the easy hooks to get you rage baiting, and the condescending narrator, and, you know, Inbok really tried. He really tried to get me the rage, but sorry. You gotta do a whole lot better than that to get me to rage. They could have done a... I would say this game is great. I say this game is great for those who haven't experienced rage baiting games before. But if you have experienced rage baiting games before, even or Stanley Parable like games, then this game may not be for you. Some of the humor sticks, but other times the game is a little too pushy, or doesn't push hard enough at the rage baiting. You know? And it's disappointing.
That button you just pressed wasn't for a final boss fight. It was for something much, much worse.
Oh no.
It was for a bomb countdown sequence. This bomb won't kill you. It won't even delete your save file. No. When it goes off, it will completely destroy your copy of the game. Forever. Ubisoft style. But to be sporting about it, I'll give you a way to disarm the bomb. It's a 5-digit passcode that was randomly generated the first time you ever launched the game. That is, not even I know it.
Okay, so let me see. I wonder if there is a... I wonder if there's like a secret file. Troll game. No, not there. Config, Windows. See, back channel, chaos engine, game, fractured. Nope, not there. Okay, wait. Okay, what about documents? Is it in there? Nope, not in there. All right. Oh, no.
What a shame. It wasn't it. Pity. I mean, 1 in 100,000 odds, sure, it's incredibly unlikely, but it's not impossible. Crazier things have happened after all. Park Ranger Roy Sullivan was struck by lightning 7 different times and lived. Joan Ginther, who ironically was a statistics professor at Stanford University, won the lottery.
Yeah,
4
it's the bomb
times.
trick from Stanley
Now it's
Parable.
your turn.
See, again,
Just
like,
get
if I
really
haven't
lucky.
encountered the
It's that
game
easy.
Stanley Parable, this would have been my first experience into a rage-baiting game, but unfortunately, I
Surely you
played
can
Stanley
just
Parable,
keep
and I
punching
know
away
the
at that
kind of
keypad as
the
fast as
tricks
you
here,
can. You
so
can
I'm not
eventually
really
quit.
impressed,
No.
really.
Yikes. I just ran the
I
numbers
appreciate
on
the
that.
effort
It's
to give
not
me the
looking
rage,
good.
but they gotta do
Assuming bomb
they gotta do a
doesn't
whole lot better
automatically
than
detonate
that.
from too many failed attempts. If you were to enter in a different passcode every 2 seconds, non-stop, you'd still take almost 3 entire days to try every possible combination. So that can only mean one thing. Guessing the passcode is not the intended solution. So now you're probably thinking, okay, then that must
we're
mean
just
there's a
gonna
clue.
Just let it
Perhaps the
sit here.
passcode is simply hidden somewhere. But where? There is nothing to interact with besides the keypad. Is the reality beginning to set in for you now? Or do I have to spell it out for you? The passcode was indeed hidden somewhere, but not here. I secretly scattered each digit of the passcode throughout the game. You were doomed from the start. The fact you're hearing this dialogue right now means you were unworthy of an ending any better. There actually was a good ending. A real ending. But as even you can probably imagine, this isn't it. You live and will likely die by mediocrity. And that's okay. You aren't alone. Neither of us were good enough. It sucks, doesn't it? Being vulnerable, letting your guard down, only for you to regret it? Believe me, I know. We all wish we could go back to a simpler time of fake flaws and spiders. But with every passing second, those moments are pushed further and further into the ether. Our happiness lost to time. Take these last moments to make peace with it. It's all you can do.
Okay.
It's all I can do. It's all anyone can do. After all, no one can turn back the clock.
Nah. It literally closed the game. Nice. And then launch the game again. Anytime now. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like I really beat this game. Yeah, so again, you know, my thoughts about the game are, you know, still the same. Like I want to give the dev credit But as somebody who's played through the Stanley Parable and kind of knows the little ticks of when it comes to rage baiting games, this game didn't do a really good job at it for me. Maybe for others, but not for me. Definitely support indie devs and you know, stop killing games .com, as they gave that website a shout out and whatnot. But yeah, not for me, sadly. But hey, we beat another game, so on back to our regular scheduled programming of Die Hard trilogy on the schedule.